Hi there, I hope you've had a good gardening week and that you're looking forward to my list of jobs for the coming one. I've just been having a look around the garden and I'm amazed by the daisies that are in full bloom. They certainly think spring's just around the corner. And it might be tempting, if you want to get rid of those daisies in your lawn, to either grub them out or treat the lawn with a weed and feed. But to be honest, February, it's still too early. Wait until the middle of March at least, once the ground's warmed up and the grass is starting to grow. Then it can cope and you won't damage it. Meantime, the weather does continue to be very variable. Typical really, it is only February after all. Some days it will be frosty with the chance of wintry showers, particularly still in the north. And then other days the temperatures might be up in double figures and it will be mild and wet. So you really need to be careful about the jobs that you do tackle. So let's have a look at a roundup of the things that you can be getting on with. Top of my list this week is taking off some of the lower branches from some of the trees in my garden. Start by making an undercut with a pruning saw underneath the branch and then cut from above so that you don't tear the stem down the main trunk. If it's fine and dry, then I'll probably get out and start lifting and dividing some of my herbaceous perennials. Things like this echinacea, which when you dig it up will split easily into perhaps 5 or 10 different plants depending on the size of the clump. You can take those individual divisions and replant them around the garden. And last but by no means least, spare a thought for the birds. They've had a tough winter this year and you might well have been feeding them. But it's a good idea to clean out bird baths, bird tables and also the feeders regularly so that you don't run the risk of passing on diseases in the wild bird population. Fill a bucket with hot water and put your bird feeders in there to soak for at least half an hour before you start to scrub at them with a scrubbing brush. This will loosen any fat or any deposits that have built up on those feeders over the winter. Next, use some fresh hot water to scrub down the bird tables, making sure you get into any nooks and crannies. And last, turn your attention to the bird bath, scrubbing out with fresh water all that green algae or any slime that's built up over the last couple of weeks. So there's my roundup of jobs that you need to be getting on with. There are plenty more on my website, davidhurrian.com, and I'll see you next week.